Hello, everybody, and it is November, which means Halloween and Inktober is officially over. So let's go over all my Inktober drawings with this one. The first one was mustache, so I drew a dapper-looking fellow. Now, I did pretty much film myself kind of making these, not entirely, but on YouTube Shorts. So if you want to go check that out, go check that out. And I just want to show you what I did this year for Inktober. It was fun, a lot of fun, but I'm ready to draw stuff that isn't stuff that are prompted because I got other things to do. But I did have a lot of fun, and I think I got some good experience. So this is mustache. I drew a dapper looking fella. This was weave. I actually maybe I could stitch it, but this ended up being the worst one. Terrible. I'm not even gonna look at that. I was still experimenting early on here, like crown. Like here's the King Neptune's crown. I didn't know exactly what I was doing at this point, and didn't do a good job coloring it. I was like, screw it. But I get better. Don't trust me. Here's what I thought would probably be my favorite, but I don't think it is anymore. But I still like it. This is a murky, which I did a swamp. Like a little gator popping up. I really was happy with this one, and try to keep in tone with this one for the next couple ones because I liked how that came out. Here's deer, which I initially feel like I messed up, and then I kind of add more stuff, and it kind of works, but it's okay. That one I also wasn't a big fan of, but around here is when I felt like I was getting into better in the groove. This was Pierce, so of course I had Jason Voorhees piercing a pumpkin with his mother's corpse watching in the background, because I was watching Friday the 13th at the time, the series. And yeah, I know I messed up on the hand there, so why it's colored in kind of badly, but whatever. Starfish, I was like, ooh. That's the reason I thought immediately of Starro from the Suicide Squad movie, and I had a lot of fun doing this one, even if the rubble here doesn't look very good, but I'm excited I was practicing. This one I actually like too, even though the hand looks kind of lame, both of them, but just the concept, I had fun trying to work it out, but it was fine, reckless. Here we have Heavy, which I did Godzilla's foot, another one that I think was just okay. This one I like how it came out, even though at the time I was nervous because my I run out of ink, which kind of tells certain areas, but it didn't look too bad. Sweeping, which it's nice, fine, it's nice. Or this one I do simple, but other than the fact this crackage, I realized I kind of messed up later on what I was trying to do. It doesn't look as good. I think it's pretty solid. He only has two arms, but it's an alien wasp, so Sting, pretty cool. I like that. Here is Shredded, which I kind of got a little lazy, but I think it's good in its simplicity. It kind of reminds me of something you see on Nightmare on Elm Street in a way. I like it. It's fine. Nothing great, but Then Drink, which I messed up the shading here, but I tried to overcompensate, and I think it came out okay. This one I like quite a bit of the added stuff I put in there. So yeah, that's a neat. Here we got Trunk, which one? This one I was kind of nervous at first because I always have a little trouble with some vehicles drawings. But it ended up coming out pretty cool, and I really like the background. It's really nice stylized. It's pretty cool. Trunk or treat. Was another one I was really happy with. It was Ragged. I was just going to draw a character from Amazing Digital Circus because Raggedy, and I was like, oh, we'll draw Raggedy Ann as a joke, and she's the actual killer. And then I was like, I kind of like doing this thing, so I'm going to do that in the entire pattern, so it's all ragged. I actually like how that came out. This one I wasn't too happy with because I really didn't know really what to do for Blunder. I was like, whatever, I'll do this. It's fine, but it's not great either. That was a blunder on my part. Here's Ornate, which I also really liked how this one came out. I was pretty happy. That was pretty cool. Doing on Maria Antoinette getting her head chopped off. So I was probably erasing those lines. Here's another one that I really like doing. I need to color this one just because I think it'd be cool. It would look good in color. This was the Deal, and of course I drew a scene from the Simpsons, little Treehouse of Horror. Great segment. I think my favorite, actually. The Arctic. But when you see this script out, it means I was being an idiot and accidentally put a wrong thing, and I can't erase it, so yeah. I was supposed to put Arctic with a T at the beginning. Sad. I do that sometimes, but I can admit my mistakes. This is a Explorer, by the way. It might be Han Solo from Empire Strikes Back, who knows. That's the Arctic. I like this one, but apparently no one else did, because really people viewed this one. I just felt like messing with charcoal, pencil, and, I like it. It looks better in person. It's one of those things that it doesn't really pick up as well, but, oh well. That was Rivals, by the way. This one people seem to like. It wasn't my favorite, Black, because I kind of just... I just kind of, scribbled in the head there, because explosions are not, for, trying to make them detailed, is something I really haven't done. So I just kind of, well, just make it look a little crazy, have that little like a shot through the head maybe. But yeah, it's pretty fun. So these are all Halloween inspired. This is a button, which I did this little scarecrow kid thing, but then I guess this looks like the one from kid from, was it Jack or something like that, from Trick or Treat? Or, I don't know what the hell's the character's name. I wasn't a big fan of that film. I was a little disappointed. Disappointed! But yeah, I like how this one came out. It looks pretty cool. And let's see. Here's Firefly, which I thought was pretty funny. I found this really funny reference image of a firefly, so I used that. But like, no one viewed this one. I don't know why. I love this one's great. I like it. And the fire coming out, like an actual firefly. Pretty cool. This one I was lazy at the time, so again, I'll just do a rap. I was like, sometimes some days you're just not in the mood. But it came out okay. I ended up watching that one a lot more, even if I felt like I put the least amount of effort into it. It's not bad. I could have done better. Concept. This one is Inferno. Christian is Inferno, Green Day reference. And of course, I had to draw hell, and I drew some faces burning, because I saw when I was looking at references, like, what were the other depictions of hell look like? I keep seeing these people burning alive, and it's like, okay, so who should be burning alive? And that's how I came to that conclusion there. So I'm not going to go into detail of this, just because I don't want to upset some people who I don't like. But yeah, there's some evil men in there who have done evil things that are punishing for their atrocities and genocides on mankind. And that's all I gotta say about that. But this one's really great, and I like it. And of course, you got the Welcome to Hell sign, because of course you're gonna have that. Here's one that I had to color in because I think would have worked what I was doing. This one I actually started off kind of being like, but then I ended up spending a long time on it because, it was fun to do the colors for this one. I like it. It's a pumpkin, a puzzle, basically. It's pretty basic. For puzzled. Next up was onion. I did end up coloring this in the request of the person who wanted it done, which is my fiance, soon-to-be wife. And I did a little color in here. Look at that. Looks pretty cool. And the reason why it's a cocktail, because apparently they're called baby onions. Wow. And I even drew Funyuns, because I love Funyuns. And I thought it'd be cool to have a red onion, and here's a green onion, and a bunch of other onion stuff down there. I like onions are delicious, by the way. I agree with Shrek on that. Here's Skeletal. I did the most generic thing ever, which is draw Jack Skellington. It was actually pretty easy to do, actually, for the most part, oddly enough. You kind of just go, I didn't do the lines that straight on this thing, but you don't really have to, so one of the characters like, hey, it kind of works. The Pokemon's like, hey, maybe we'll make the Pumpkin Sally, but it ended up looking kind of weird, but I think it ended up okay in the end. And I realized when I was filling the letters that, oh yeah, I didn't have enough room. That's why I usually do pencil to start out with. But here I was like, I want to see. I'll try to challenge myself sometimes, because sometimes when I work with pencil, I procrastinate a little bit. But hey, it's better. Here's one I didn't work with pencil, and there's some bleed through from the other side. Oops, don't really care. This is the one that was like, sometimes that's how you feel, and that's how I felt with this one for the lesson plan. Yeah, I could have done a much better job here, and I don't really care that it's got damaged a little bit by me being an idiot. Oh, jeez. Here's one of my favorites that came out pretty well, even though I guess I could add more colors to it. But, I like how it came out. This is the Vacant, which really, I really wanted to draw a certain scene, and I didn't really. It works for what it is, and I'm really happy how that came out. And that is it for that. Oh, except for the last one, which is right here, which I meant to color, but I haven't got around to it yet. But, yeah, this is might be my favorite currently, because it was just so fun to have all these little horror villain characters looking at this award, like who's gonna get it. Like, it's a little convention. It's like, am I gonna get it? Is it me? I don't know. Who do you think deserves to get this award? Should it be me or you? It goes to you. Thank you for watching this video. You get the #1 award, which I like this drawing, but yeah, I messed up the number symbol. There's no Control Z for this. Alright, who cares? Thank you for watching this little Inktober overview, and I'll see you next year for Inktober, but keep tuned to the channel. You'll see more stuff like that. Let me know what you want to see in this channel, and we'll make sure to satisfy you with whatever videos coming up. Anyway, thank you for watching, and yeah, see you later.